I call the 7th President of Bentley University, Gloria Larson, to present the charge to the class of 2016.
Ms. Karen Kaplan, Chairman Manfredi, members of the Board of Trustees, faculty and staff, distinguished guests, families and friends, welcome to Commencement at Bentley University. And to the class of 2016, welcome to your graduation. Typically at this time, I would also recognize one of Bentley's most enthusiastic ambassadors, Chancellor and President Emeritus, Gregory Adamian. Last year, we celebrated Greg's 59th consecutive commencement over the course of his career as a professor, president, and chancellor. While he is no longer with us, I know he's here in spirit, and he would be so very proud of this day. The last time we gathered like this, together, faculty, students, families, and staff, I was welcoming you to Bentley at your freshman convocation. I told you then your graduation would be the next time we would all be together. Well, it's official. That moment has arrived. Today, Bentley returns you to the world, but you are not the same, and neither is the world. Do you all remember the summer, late summer 2012? You were busy preparing for first week at Bentley. You were packing suitcases, coordinating mini fridges and televisions with roommates, and searching for those exactly right extra long sheets. That same summer, a car-sized robot landed some 350 million miles away in its new home, the Gale crater of Mars. Since then, the aptly named Curiosity rover has spent 4 years roaming the red planet, collecting data, testing samples, analyzing the environment, and investigating the theories we've so long held about Mars. In some ways, Curiosity has been away at college, too. While Curiosity has been exploring a world beyond the known limits of mankind, our own earthly headlines leave so many in despair. Our planet has fallen into an age of anxiety, say some. Global instability is the new norm. Yes, you're graduating into a world rife with many challenges and unspeakable injustices. Yes, there are issues that seem insurmountable, but the U.S. and the world have always faced tough times. I finished my undergraduate degree in 1972. That's not nearly as long ago as it sounds. The nation was mired in war, terrorism had stunned the world at the Olympic Games in Munich, and a scandal called Watergate erupted in Washington, shattering forever the blind trust we had in civic leadership. While the details of today's world may differ, these themes sound awfully familiar. And as true today, my generation was charged with meeting the challenges of our time. While I'm going to leave it to historians to judge the baby boomers' hits and misses, I believe our commitment was there. Similarly, in the face of today's tribulations, escalating global conflicts, accelerating climate risks, and enduring social injustices, I know your generation's commitment is there. I see it in the class of 2016's hard work, your service for others, and your hopes for the future. It's because of who you are, class of 2016, that so much care has gone into your Bentley education. We want each of you to contribute in your own way to the organizations you plan to join, and ultimately to contribute to society's overall health and well-being. Your curiosity and your commitment to the greater good will help lead us to a better place. Bentley pledged repeatedly to turn you into the smart, nimble, compassionate leaders we knew you could be. Next generation leaders fully prepared to create positive change. Today, I'm pleased to report that we have succeeded brilliantly. But I know Bentley can't claim all the credit for your many, many accomplishments. Each of you has your own cheering section to thank. So why don't you stand, turn around, and give a hand to your parents, extended family, and friends who are with us today. Over the past 4 years, you have witnessed and celebrated exceptional moments, and you have achieved great success. You arrived on campus in 2012 in the midst of a presidential election, giving many of you a first opportunity to vote. The following spring, you comforted each other when the Boston Marathon bombing caused a campus lockdown. And you then cheered the Boston Red Sox to a World Series that fall. Well, maybe not the Yankees fans. Not to be outdone, a few months later, Bentley's women's basketball team captured the national championship. They brought our very own version of a duck boat parade to Waltham. And of course, no prior winter stacked up to last year's record snowfall. Over 10 feet of snow bearing your campus. I'm guessing more than a few of you have decided to pursue careers in Florida and California as a result. Beyond the headlines, many other moments have shaped the class of 2016. And here's what they show. They show your indelible spirit. Perhaps more than any before you, your class loves to hang out together. Whether it's the jam-packed EDR for Mr. Bentley, the boat cruise that sold out in 15 minutes, or the Mohegan Sun trip that temporarily crashed my Bentley and required 2 extra buses to fit you all in. That spirit continued right to the very end of your senior year, leading us to charter an extra plane to the Bahamas for the best end of your college celebration anywhere. The generosity of your class exceeded expectations too. You did volunteer work, you raised money for terrific causes, and you signed up for service learning in droves. You taught at Prospect Hill After School program, and you built a playground in Waltham with members of the New England Patriots. You raised $10,000 for a school in Ecuador, and then you traveled there this spring to help build a medical clinic. You have done all of this and more while pursuing an exceptionally rigorous curriculum, one designed to meet the needs of today's global economy and tomorrow's. Bentley's world-class faculty have been purposeful in planning a curriculum of business and arts and sciences, a fusion of subject matter knowledge and equally important broader capabilities, critical thinking, communication, collaboration. This fusion of business and the liberal arts grew from recognizing the very profound changes in society, the economy, and business brought about by technology, globalization, and public policy. And it's clear employers approve, recruiting Bentley students year in and year out for their relevant, market-driven knowledge, your passion, your personal qualities. Our graduates have left and right brain savvy. You're adept at viewing opportunities and challenges through varying perspectives. This is what is needed for success in today's world. As a result, class of 2016, you are fully prepared for this new world order. Job offers and grad school acceptances have been flooding inboxes all year. You and your classmates have already landed positions with global conglomerates, startups, Wall Street titans, distinguished nonprofits, and esteemed professional and financial services firms. Members of the class will begin careers at PepsiCo, Canon, Disney and Pixar, Wayfair, HubSpot, and Kabloom, Goldman Sachs and Credit Suisse, AmeriCorps and Care.com, EY, Deloitte, PwC, KPMG, the International Monetary Fund, and the Federal Reserve Bank of St. Louis, to name just a very few. The diversity of your knowledge and skill sets is impressive, and the world is looking forward to see exactly what you can do. For those of you still waiting for offers and acceptance letters, your Bentley education, your multiple internships, and your personal resolve will hold you in good stead. Our top-ranked career services staff is behind you every step of the way. The university and our worldwide family of alumni are lifetime resources for you all. For the last 7 years, the overwhelming majority of our seniors, 98%, found great jobs or were headed to graduate school within 6 months of graduation. There is not a shadow of a doubt that the outstanding, truly outstanding class of 2016 will succeed in just the same way. And apparently, Bloomberg Businessweek believes this too, recently ranking your school one of the top 10 business schools in the country. told that these remarks are formally known as my charge to the class, but let me turn the tables for a minute and use this occasion to thank all of you. Thank you for all you've done to make Bentley the special community it is. We are stronger and better because the class of 2016 was here. Promise me as alumni you will stay involved with your school. And for the dozen or so of you who have not done so yet, invite me to join you on LinkedIn. More importantly, promise me you will live up to the full potential of the millennial generation. You belong to one of the most optimistic and socially conscious generations in history. You're grounded in reality, yet uplifted by hope. That is a powerful recipe for lasting impact. Your Bentley education will show you the way forward. Pursue your passions and nurture what you value most. Build on the knowledge you gained here through lifelong learning. Continue your service to others. Keep your moral compass firmly in hand and always, always maintain your positive outlook on life. I want to underscore that last quality, your positive outlook, because as a class, you have enthusiastically taken on every tough assignment and every single activity we've thrown your way. The truth is, a positive outlook has always been a constructive force in my life, regardless of circumstance. I know at times I sound like a cheerleader. Heck, in college, my roommate warned me, if you wake up cheerful one more day, I'm moving out. But eventually she came around, and now most of the world has come around to this way of thinking too. Over the last 30 years, some 3,000 studies have cited research reinforcing the idea that a positive outlook can pay dividends as wide-ranging as health, longevity, job success, and higher scores on achievement tests. Michael Shire, the psychologist who championed this connection, recently summed up his findings in the Atlantic magazine, saying this: optimists are not simply being Pollyannas. They're problem solvers who try to improve the situation. And that's the point. Your personal approach can be as important as your professional one, and often they are directly related. Outcomes are heavily influenced by your attitudes, regardless of technical skill. And in today's marketplace, a positive outlook and how you relate to those around you is far more important than ever before. Just ask today's speaker, Karen Kaplan. In 1982, Karen's smarts and outgoing personality helped land her first job right out of college, a temporary gig as a receptionist for the storied ad agency Hill Holliday. Now, some 31 years later, Karen, never one to be a wallflower, is the chairman and CEO of Hill Holliday. Her upbeat approach and the agency's impressive list of clients, her hard work, her sense of ownership have all resulted in what she has become today and what Hill Holliday has become as well. Today, Hill Holliday is a powerhouse, and Karen is too, for all the right reasons. There's so many lessons to draw from her career, but I believe her forward-looking, can-do spirit is no small part of her success. Today, each one of you is leaving Bentley University fully prepared for whatever the world leads you next. At times, you will undoubtedly be challenged to adjust course and to change your well-laid plans. But in these difficult moments, return to the foundations of your Bentley education and let a positive outlook be your default position, along with your personal integrity and your hard work. Tackle tough issues, discover opportunities you may not have considered, and embrace what's good with the world. I can't guarantee that every one of you will become CEOs, but I can guarantee a very rich and varied life. Class of 2016, your business here for now is almost complete. And while the world will share its fair share of challenges with you, you are extremely well positioned to meet each and every one of them. Congratulations to each and all of you, my very best wishes, and I will miss you all. Love you guys.